Welcome to 10 Paces, y'all. The funkiest stream on the internet.
Got those beats going.
Call it 10 Paces, call it 10 steps.
Ooh.
Steps to this cool dance I'm doing.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Come on now.
That's
My
4.
guilty feet don't dance.
They've got no rhythm.
No.
Everyone can dance. Get your back up off the floor.
I can't dance well.
That's true.
We never asked you to.
All right, let me see what you're actually listening to. I finally got through the ad.
Aw, Axum.
All right.
Welcome to the
yeah,
chat.
Guess I should open
You
the
know it.
stream.
Lord Phobos, Dr. Sung, Commander Meowch, and Have Hogan. I'm just getting a little jazz for tomorrow when I see Tupperware Remix Party.
Who?
Twerp, baby.
Twerp.
I never knew that was there. That's
Oh, I
fucking
did.
hilarious.
Yeah. When I first saw them, they were playing on a sidewalk in, I think they're from Halifax. But Dr. Sung literally was wearing a traffic cone on his head, and they're all wearing like jumpsuits. Now you can find some pictures of their old costumes.
They were being young men.
Yeah, like there's a picture of Lord Phobos with what looks like an Elder Scrolls helmet, a denim vest, a red jumpsuit, and shutter shades.
Wow.
Lord Phobos is this one, by the way. How that production value rose.
Well, Travis, I have a problem with your stream setup.
What's that?
There's not enough Kirby. I summon him.
Ah, jeez.
I know, you knew it was coming. We need a Poyo for Kirby.
How do I reset his size?
Oh no. Well, I don't know I don't know what pre-transform hotkey is in clip.
Okay, so I've got him grabbed.
Oh wait, you're an OBS. Why do I always think that? Yeah, you just have to drag and it's a pain. This is great.
He
Good
got
use
so
of
big
my-
he popped.
Yeah.
Good use of mine and everyone's time.
Hell
Also,
yeah.
chat's not coming up for some reason. What's going on?
It might disappear. Let me send a little dot. Didn't go. I think it thought it was spam. Because it was. I don't know if this will even show up in chat anyway. Let's see.
Oh, okay, cool.
1 2 on the mic. Yeah, it shows up.
But yeah, I'm pumped for this Funkadelic show with Twerp and Magic Sword.
What
Who's
song?
another?
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
What song do you most want to hear?
Probably Ladyland. It's just a fun, lighthearted bop.
Nice.
I would also like to hear pretty much anything by Parliament, but I don't know that they really do covers.
See, I usually get angry at the Parliament for their inaction, but
Yeah, you got a lot of stake over there in the UK.
I do. It's my backup plan.
Oh no, bud.
I didn't want to listen. This was done years ago, and I didn't want to go into anything too different. And I just kind of guessed
just
wrong
dipping a
which
toe.
one of. Yeah, I thought we'd be the trendsetter on doing things wrong, but well.
My backup
But we
plans,
were.
We were. We still are.
I guess.
What's your backup plan, Aaron?
It's always been. It's never changed. Just Mexico. Nothing. It's not gotten worse. Like
It's right there, and it's warm.
it's right there. Yeah. Realistically, though, Canada.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I can't do it. It's cold.
It's cold, sure, but like, it's that or fucking hop the ocean.
It being cold, why I can do it.
I will.
Yeah.
I will hop into the ocean.
New Zealand would probably be pretty cool. I would need somewhere that's a little 420 friendly, and I don't know where that would be.
Good
I was
fucking
also-
luck.
Trying to
Yeah.
anticipate which places wouldn't hate all Americans seeking
true,
refuge in like
Oh,
the coming mass exodus. You know,
too bad, so sad.
like I feel like Greenland's just gonna have a shoot to kill policy at some point.
Yeah,
Can't wait.
like
There's my
if
exit strategy.
Yeah, backup plan and exit strategy.
if I wouldn't be absolutely hated anywhere else I go as an American, which I mean is just the norm.
Right.
I think I'd do Germany.
I'm a weeb. We know where I would go.
See,
It doesn't
like,
even need to be stated.
I like Japanese pop culture, but I don't know
Oh,
that
why
I
do you
could
bring that
vibe
up?
with. Oh, you caught me. I assumed.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, Japanese culture, there's a lot good and that makes sense about it, and there's a lot that I'm not so good with.
There's
know how
no
you
way
wanted
we'd be used to
420
that.
friendly.
They're not.
No, they are.
They're very not.
They're where we were like 10 years ago,
Yep.
which isn't that long ago, and we're still fighting this whole thing.
Oh yeah, it's not over here. It's just gotten a little better.
Yeah, I want to go to Germany because, obviously, healthcare and some kind of social infrastructure.
What's their education look like? Like in terms
Really
of...
good. There was actually a time that I wish I had been able and smarter to take advantage of, where they were offering free tuition to Americans because
I
they're
remember
like,
that.
"Hey, y'all are really fucked up over there.
Yeah.
Want us to show you how it's done?" And now I think I've kind of missed any chance of me doing that because I'm almost 31.
Who knows, really? I mean, I don't think there's really that strict of a cutoff for age. More so, time has just passed, and who knows?
I
what
imagine for
relation-
some kind of program like that, though.
I don't know. And yeah, Axum, you're not wrong. The hate's pretty validated after 2 A-bombs.
Yeah, Japan has more of an excuse than almost anywhere.
Yeah,
And
And I get it.
excuse feels like the wrong word. Justification.
yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, in
I
all
don't
honesty,
really- Yeah.
American culture is pretty well accepted over there, and American fashion especially.
Yeah,
I just read.
a lot of American, I would assume, some Korean fashion.
Oh yeah,
Oh, well,
It-
I think Korea is kind of culturally like the world leader, I would say.
oh absolutely. If this were Civ, we would be losing
we're-
like the one advantage we had.
Yep. What were you gonna say, Travis? You read something?
I was actually listening to a podcast about, it's that fashion podcast I believe I mentioned before.
Mm-hmm.
It's called, what is it called? Articles of Interest. They do this whole special about how, what is it, American Ivy fashion, in reference to like the Ivy League schools,
Right.
kind of launched like a whole industry over in Japan fashion. Like it reinvigorated it entirely
Huh.
because it came from American Ivy College culture, and there was a fashion designer over there who became obsessed with it, and so put together like this whole book and just kind of did this grassroots photo shoot to put together this book to try and bring the fashion over there.
Mhm.
And the Japanese government was really against it because it was around the time that they were hosting the Olympics, and they thought, it made people look like punks, and they weren't wearing suits and dressed for business.
Right.
So there was a time where they're like cops were arresting people just for dressing like American
Punks.
college kids.
Oh, wow. That's so not rebellious either. Like,
So like shorts and fleece sweaters.
right.
Punk
feel like
fucking
that
rock,
one-
I guess.
And I feel like that's a self-fulfilling like worry. If you're gonna do that, you're making them rebellious by hating your fucking institution.
You're encouraging it because
No,
kids
the
want to act
institution
out
will
anyway.
win.
That's
Because-
so bizarre.
Totalitarianism works every time.
Totally.
I found out something interesting about I've looked into like teaching in Japan and stuff. Because that's just a common way that American foreigners or whatever get over there.
Yeah,
Apparently, apparently, teachers like commonly will work for a school for 7 years and then move to a different school district, and they kind of clear out all the faculty, so you can't work back to back in those 7 years. So like, you'll have people come back to work at a place, and they're like, "Yeah, I worked here 14 years ago," and that's just a common thing. I thought that was really interesting.
Oh wow.
I guess to prevent like stagnation in the workplace.
I think that's what it is. Yeah. I think more so. I think it's stagnation for the individual,
Yeah. Not the
the actual work
school.
itself.
Yeah. And I'm like, that kind of makes sense because like I feel like after 7 years, like
Oh, I feel like after 3 years at my job, I'm like, "Oof, I gotta go
yeah,
learn something new or something."
Yeah, and I think that's just because, I don't know, like a lot of American work is just, it's a job. It's to get by.
Mhm.
We don't have
Yeah.
a healthy,
There's no passion.
yeah, we don't have a healthy relation to our work because of that. Like, I don't know if you guys can relate to this. I'm sure you can. Just that Midwest sensibility of whether or not it was directly said to you, there's nothing in the Midwest telling you that the arts are a pursuable passion. Like, I didn't realize the arts were
Mhm.
something that could be a career until like
Because-
the internet, and
yeah,
honestly, like
there's
YouTube and streaming became like such an accessible format.
I mean,
well, there's so much just business is the wrong way, like trades, I guess, around here. There's so much functional jobs and not aesthetic jobs
Yeah.
like that.
I think my entire past few years of my life is a testament to what you said
Yeah.
because I moved, as far away from Missouri as physically possible, almost to chase art.
Not far enough because you're still here
Yeah. It's like a
Yes.
yo-yo.
for
Yeah,
now.
we're working on it. There's been some headway.
Hell yeah.
Possible.
Yeah, I mean,
But
always here to support you, so that
Yeah.
we can tear you down when you're up on top.
The lad Joe was here today, and we got to make some plans.
You'll never make it. You'll come
Yeah.
crawling back.
You'll be back. You'll be back.
Calm down, parental figures.
What the fuck are you doing?
Sounded like
Discord just ate all of that audio.
I was about to say. Normally, you say it sounds like you're eating your mic. That sounds like your mic ate you.
It's a mimic
Yeah.
mic.
No, I'm in the mic's belly. I live in the Soundiverse now.
Well, we've
Ooh.
done the fucking Yowie stream. Welcome to the Vor stream.
No. That's gonna be an actual episode.
Making strides. We're gonna do Who's That Pokemon, but who did Sonic eat?
Oh, happy belated birthday, Bronus.
Happy
birthday,
belated
Bronus! Every day is Bronus' birthday.
Yeah.
It is
His birthday
now.
exists in a quantum state in which it could be any day.
Time's made up anyway.
It is. All right. Well, I guess we chose today.
Yeah, happy birth year.
Happy blast off.
1 heart for each of us, or 2 for
Wow.
me if I'm feeling greedy.
Put one into my mic so that I can get it down here in the Soundiverse.
You see, you'd assume yours was the one I was going to deny, but I didn't really just think of the logistics of sending it your way, and the belly of the beast never sounded so weird.
Sorry, Travis. I don't think you have enough signal for me to cash app you.
Oh yeah, I don't. It's destitute out here. It's like, what is this, 2004?
Your Nokia flip phone says that.
Yeah.
I think it'd be fun to do some sort of like twist on like a modern fantasy RPG, like D&D or whatever, and you're like eaten by this like giant like town devouring beast, and then you're sort of transported back to a previous time, like a different generation, because of all the shit that he's eaten in the past.
I got eaten, transported to a different time.
Yeah,
It's a new isekai.
It's a new isekai. It kind of combines vor and time travel.
Oh, my
Kinda.
two passions.
Yeah, trying to hit that really niche market.
Will you guys draw a feral Bam Margera on Monday if he hasn't been found by then?
Oh, I
I don't-
forgot he's on the
Oh,
run.
jeez.
I don't know this story. What's up with Bam?
He's on the run from the PA authorities.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't know the exacts, but he's been on one for a minute now.
Yeah, I think it's been like 4 or 5 days.
Oh, he's turned himself in
Oh.
That's good.
6 hours ago.
Oh wow, that's
Oh,
real
wow.
new.
Yep.
Did it say what the
face-
fuck he had happened?
He faces assault charges.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not gonna get you on Jackass 5 or 6 or whatever.
It got him out of Jackass 4.
Yeah. Let's dig into this for a bit. Let's see. Pleads not guilty. Okay, that's cool. I
Threatened to
guess.
kill his family and took off into the woods. My god.
See, and
That's terrifying. If somebody just leaves after that, you're like, well, that's a shitty thing to do. If somebody goes into the woods after threatening to kill you, that is the most menacing move you can make after. Like, you're just like, is he gonna walk back out, like, covered in blood? Is
Have
this gonna be
another
like,
dig big hole scenario on our hands?
yeah, is this gonna be like a better version of the new Winnie the Pooh movie? What was it, Blood and Honey?
I thought you were gonna say holes. I don't know why.
Holes. No, Holes was actually a good movie.
They
This
should
is-
remake it and ruin that. See, all I saw was that he allegedly punched his brother and then ran away.
Oh, if that's
Yeah,
the
I mean,
limits
that's-
of it, whatever.
Yeah.
Still assault.
Still
Yeah.
assault.
But like when people
Don't
hear
hit.
assault, you usually think much worse than that.
Oh, yeah.
Like legally, he still sounds fucked, but
My mind's going to all these places, but none of them are good entertainment.
yeah. The real question is, did he film it for the next season of Viva La Bam?
Viva La
Yeah, he
Bam,
was just trying to.
Jailhouse.
He was just trying to revive the show by beating up his family. I mean, that is
Yeah.
how he got famous.
That's true. Poor
Yeah.
Vito.
You know, at least one person's, if he does any time over this, is there's going to be one person who approaches him about filming it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Especially after, like, the Tiger King shit. Fuck it, do a crossover.
I don't know anything about Tiger King really, aside from I didn't see it. I just stayed completely away from it at the time.
Same here.
So I just know it's some like southern seeming or whatever rich, I guess, guy. He gets like a tiger. I don't know.
They just nuts as fuck.
I'll never recover.
I didn't
from
see it
this.
either.
That's all I know.
But it was like a really shady big cat sanctuary in Florida, I believe.
Okay.
It was in Florida, that much I know.
Was it based on an actual thing?
It was a documentary.
Oh, it's
I believe.
yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. Because it actually launched an investigation on
Good.
what was her name?
On
Carol
that.
Baskins?
Carol
I think?
Baskins.
Yeah. That
Over
that
the
damn
possible
bitch
murder.
or whatever.
I
A
think you got
murder?
the line.
What?
Yeah, no, there's like straight up a shady murder in the documentary. And not like yeah, like there's
not
it's
like
a fucking-
reality or whatever. Not like
It's-
reality TV.
it's a wild ride, yeah.
Huh.
And this is all stuff I know secondhand. I haven't seen
Right.
it either. I've been saving it a day for when I can just take the ultimate day off, get high out of my mind, and watch the whole thing.
It's just so you won't remember it.
Dude, I feel like that's a show to save for that occasion. Like
Yeah.
that one day I'm gonna need eventually to detox from all reality.
I don't think you want that when you're high. Like a lot of people, especially because like, you know, you're pretty new to it. They seek out comfort, and that sounds like the opposite.
Oh, I'm not gonna be like doing anything new in this scenario.
Gotcha. It's
No.
like I'm there with you. Sometimes when I'm high, I like to plumb the depths. I like to
Yeah, no.
get weird and explore the things I'm scared of and find out why I'm scared of them.
Oh yeah, there's no way I'll be touching that kind of shit. I know I could spiral. But I also just won't ever do anything more than just like smoke little edibles.
Some light meth.
Well, that's just because
That's just a warm up.
that shit gets laced all the time. And you know, I got a little hooked.
Yeah, we know. I mean, we know where you go before the show.
It was on my application.
Yeah. We thought it was fine. We legalized all drugs out here.
What do you mean you thought it was fine? I got it from you.
Why do
Yeah,
you
that's
think
why
I
we
would
thought of-
approve? Keep it
Fair.
Another
coming.
satisfied customer.
Yep. You didn't even like expect the first one to be free. You were just like, I know how this works.
And
I was
that's
trying to
how
be cool.
the sheriff got the car you drove out here.
Hmm.
Speaking of sheriff, I got to talk to Joe today about Mr. Bosler being on the show. He had no
yeah.
idea.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he thought it was really cool.
So did I. And honestly, I don't know, I feel anxious. I'm like, well, what if he doesn't like us?
Oh well.
Fair, but
I don't know the guy.
how does that
Like,
play into my securities?
Your insecurities, you just say, well, that doesn't matter. And if you believe it, then it doesn't.
Oh, you're so cool.
Thanks. I definitely don't care. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's kind jobs
Mhm.
like that'll be super strict about it, Red Axum.
Oh,
I also-
yeah.
It's also funny to me. I feel like I've got the job that everyone expects you to be on drugs. As like they hear freelance artists and they probably assume I just get high and jack off all day. And I'm just like,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't,
the dream.
I haven't, I don't even know if I've been drunk since I've done this professionally. So
He hasn't jacked off in years.
Bud, we drank like a month ago.
Aha, got him.
You're a
drunk though,
fucking
Aaron. Not like
yeah,
consumed alcohol, but like be drunk.
just fucking sloppy. Yeah.
Yeah. See, Bronis, you're why I have a bad stigma, and definitely not for any of the actions or egregious things I've done. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Bronus. It's going to be a new catchphrase on the show.
We need a birthday bonus emote.
I'm going to do a whole song.
You gonna freestyle?
Like how we
Oh,
get the heart
jeez.
react every time.
You'd have to get a beat ready and all that. Maybe next time.
I mean, it could be funky, but
That's true. That's true.
I mean,
I
if
know,
you want it, you
that's
got to pay for it. I don't work for free. We know this.
Yeah, we
I
accept
don't free
crypto.
for work.
Axum says Wild Wild West in the chat. Fun fact, I actually went to karaoke at a goth bar and did Wild Wild West like
Oh my
2 weeks
God.
ago.
Hell yeah.
Of course you did.
I thought we had freestyle in there at some point.
Well, we'll find out real soon when I check it.
This looks very... Maybe it'll work if I just don't like how gonk-eyed he looks.
I don't know if you can say that on stream.
I was about to say, like, that sounded like a slur.
No, I just didn't know what you said.
No, like legitimately, I'm just like, man, that sounded like not okay.
I'll try to use softer syllables, I guess.
I don't know what you said.
Yeah,
I said
no, it's just
gonk.
like
Oh, okay.
I thought it was like
I think,
a fun nonsense word, but yeah,
I
I,
think
see
you-
how it sounds harsh.
I think you said gonk-eyed.
you did.
Yeah.
I think that was the particular like combo that made it go from like haha to uh-huh.
Yeah, you know I hate space people.
It sounds like you're fucking putting down the robots. It really does. It's hilarious to me.
This isn't turning out how I hoped, but when does it ever? I'll get that anti-alias down. I wanted to play around with that shaping because I realized that I work at a shirt printing place and I haven't been really taking advantage of that the past 2 1/3 years. So I need to work on some shirt designs, and I just want to practice kind of the style and the things I have to keep in mind when doing that. What's wrong with me? Just looking at workaday life. Got a case of the Mondays.
Travis, it's Tuesday.
It ain't even.
Why the
No.
fuck? I guess I just looked at the clock too fast. I thought it said 9:30 for a second.
I said Tuesday for a second.
Yeah, it's just like there. What the fuck? Like we have not been live for an hour and a half.
You enter a vortex here. Here in 10 paces.
Oh, that's why they call it a vortex, because it sucks you up.
Just like the ending of One Piece will suck you in.
I can't
Man,
wait.
I hope that ending doesn't suck.
Oh, it will.
Eh.
But
You're
we'll
doing
have been along
second.
for the ride.
Yeah.
I think the end. I think like every long-term One Piece fan has prepared themselves for the ending to be like what they would hate most, as like a self-defense.
Two Piece is gonna be dope though.
2 Piece. I'm like, can you imagine if he does anything more with the One Piece world in any capacity other than like consulting
it's the
for like?
half piece.
Oh my god.
It's only halfway over.
Zero
just like-
Piece. We get to see Roger's whole story.
The One Piece is just more One Piece. Chapter
He's-
2, baby.
He's doing like a
A
end of
Shippuden.
series like tour, just like being all thankful and shit, and then he's just like, yeah. So anyway, you guys ever heard of that old pirate currency, Pieces of 8, and everyone just goes dead silent, like don't.
Yeah,
don't
I plan
fucking
on
do it.
being at this for 160 years.
Yeah, I discovered immortality, so I never have to stop.
You know, I've always felt like the Straw Hats might go to space just because of what's his
know.
face going to the moon.
Yeah,
could see
I
it.
mean that's where the Lunalians come from because they're moon people.
Then they become
I'm sorry,
a little more.
y'all are here in 10 paces. You're gonna get some One Piece deep lore.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. I don't
Yeah,
think most of you mind.
I don't think there's any secret. We're fucking nerds.
Very specific nerds, which I guess is just nerds. But
It's just nerds, yeah. Because I mean,
They'll have their poison,
you got Trekkies. They're nerds.
but we don't
What?
talk about them.
Yeah, believe it or not, they're
I
sort of
talked to
locker.
those guys and I didn't even try to take their lunch money.
Well, were they standing near a locker?
No.
Oh,
I think
what
it
about a
was.
trash
That could have been a
can?
defense. Oh shit, they were.
Ooh,
I didn't
You
feel
know
that
what you-
urge, but I thought I was in polite company.
nope. I mean, yes, they are polite, but they're also fucking marks.
Oh, see, now I'll know for the future.
Yeah.
Next time I'm at a Ren fair, grabbing a flagon of mead,
Mhm.
I will trash can some fucking dorks.
Yeah, that pocket protector ain't protecting shit.
One of my close friends,
No, it's got a +1.
in our last year at Cubert, was a huge Star Trek fan, and that was my main go-to for any fake argument.
What?
Just you like Star Trek?
Oh yeah, that's an immediate disqualified.
Yeah. Oh my god, there was I was really fucking messing with them, but they thought I was so serious because of the context of the situation. So I went through a nasty I guess calling it breakup's the best way to fucking call it, but like it was like almost a divorce given how close we were to being married. And they accidentally made a joke that could be misconstrued in like the biggest stretch of a way, is like making a joke about how I was basically divorced. And I completely didn't care, but I immediately looked at them in as deadpan as possible and was like, are all Star Trek fans like this? And I saw
Divorced? Yes.
I saw so much panic on her face. And she was just like, I'm so sorry. I was just like, I was laughing so hard. I was like, I couldn't fucking care less.
You poisoned the well.
Holy shit. And it was the dumbest leap in why they thought it was like a joke about that, too. It was, my name's Dakota. Somebody called me Decoder. And then another friend in the room made a joke about decoder ring. Like just a fucking cereal box decoder.
Yeah, yeah.
And she freaked out because a ring got brought up on her joke, and she's like, no, I didn't mean it like that. And it was like,
Whoa,
what?
that's a
Oh,
jump.
And I
so
was
you
like,
leaned
that
into
is,
it.
oh yeah, I had to. But it was like, that was such a logic leap. Like, you could have laughed, pointed at me, and said exactly what went wrong, and I would have laughed with you. Like, you're fine.
Oh, I know that from firsthand experience.
Yeah. It was probably on my mind today because I made one of those jokes to Joe. To be fair, one of my first comments to Joe after telling him, and he lived with me and my ex at the time. So like this was a real big deal for Joe personally, and I'm just like, so you get 2 Christmases this year. I think I also told him some fucked up shit like pick your favorite cat. But
Oh,
I had
When
a
you
fun
pick where to
time.
live, remember who loves you.
God, there was no he had my back of like a feverish like
Real daddy's
stance.
boy.
You know, he had his favorite for sure. But yeah, Joe was a homie throughout all that. But none of that bothers me. And it was even like at that point. So it was really funny to see like my friend freak out so bad. And like I can get why. That some people would be like fucking furious over that.
right.
But goddamn, just over Dakota ring? Like, are you serious?
Yeah, I mean, they made those leaps on their own.
Oh yeah.
But once you're there, you're like, if I made this leap, or if I thought this, who else is thinking this?
Yeah, and I can see why she got there too, especially with the dumb shit I've laughed about in the past. Um, God, it's even better because one of my friend's kids, he's a real little guy. Will call me Dakota
Well,
because
yeah,
he
as a
can't quite
kid,
say. Yeah, he can't quite.
you're bigger than most kids, actually.
You still you know, go to the school with the tiny chairs and table and like the little cubbies
I mean, you're still
and
describing Cubert.
they have the stars on the wall
Yeah, I.
and like the little oh
You
it
guys
was
were
like
in
a
my office. All my chairs are tiny because I am actually the size of a peanut.
Trying to
Wh-
think if
yeah, it took a
there's a
lot. It took a
there's a
lot to get the anniversary stream to look right.
Yeah,
I mean
I
you
a lot of those Lord of the Rings tactics for setting up camera work.
Sorry, Dakota, I cut you off a bunch.
no, you're fine. I was just gonna say I think you could be right because there's a giant DC mural on the second floor of Cubert, and I think there's some stars in it. Because Stargirl's on the wall. So I think everything you've said is accurate. They have tiny desks, there's stars on the wall, there's small rooms.
Tiny table or tiny chairs?
There were at one point. A lot of this is
Oh.
gone now because of the new
Yeah.
owner.
Yeah,
I
they
just know it's.
bulldozed the whole thing.
Oh my god, I wish I had to help the owner over that summer. Fucking move all of it. God damn it. It was like fucking 20 hours of just taking shit up and down that elevator and dragging it to the other end.
And it didn't even count for an elective credit.
I mean, I was paid, so.
Well, you were paying to be paid.
I mean, I worked there on the weekends, and that was a summer after I graduated. So at that point, I was
Okay.
just an employee,
Just raking it in.
basically, until they revealed they didn't take taxes out, and I got a 1099, and I learned about taxes that
Oh,
year.
fuckers.
Yeah, the least they could have done is told us it would be a 1099, and I'm like, all right, that's a cool learning experience.
I mean, it is the comic industry.
Yeah. So I'm like, whoever originally came up with this probably did it as a learning experience, but
That was your final
fucking
lesson.
yeah, like fucking warn us, please.
Wouldn't be a lesson if we didn't make it stick.
Sometimes it feels like they had that attitude. Actually, they did. They would straight up give us mock situations and like not warn us. And like, God, the day Sean did that would come and I was like, all right, today you're doing con sketches. And everyone's like, oh, cool. Can I draw this? Oh, can I get this? And Sean would just be like, no, you don't get to choose. It's a commission. And everyone just kind of went, oh, fuck, this is real.
Oh, boy.
I remember I turned one of them in like last second, and like the paper was still wet because I had used watercolor because it was commission, it was quick. And Sean's just like, "Did you just finish this?" And I'm like, "Well, of course, it's a commission. You got to do it on the spot." And she didn't have a good response for me, so she's kind of just like, "Well, all right, that actually kind of tracks." It's either that or the silence was
Do
just
people
disappointment.
expect you to do commissions on the spot?
Oh yeah, like when I was at my
Wow.
friend's table at C2E2 the other week, people would just go fuck off for a few hours, come back and grab their commission.
Oh yeah, I've had that.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah, I
times what
figured-
happens is you'll order it Friday and pick it up on Sunday.
Yeah, see, that's more how I thought it went. The way you're describing it, like I'm picturing like
Oh, they just
some
sat there.
con goer dressed as demon slayers, just like mouth breathing over you while you're drawing. I don't know, Bowsette or something.
Get the
I mean-
lips right.
You will get those too. Like my friend it's the same person I've been talking about. She won't mind because she might be on the show someday. Elena was actually doing that doing one just as for fun. And some guy walked up and was like, hey, if you're gonna finish that today, I'll buy it. So it kind of, because he was sitting there watching her for like draw it for like 10 minutes.
Oh, that's fine. I
Yeah.
thought you meant like critiquing, like those lips
Yeah.
aren't good.
If somebody critiques me, I would probably be extremely rude back.
Like good. It's like, dude, you paid me to do this unless like you had a specific thing in mind that you stated at the start.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was
and in my experience, and I haven't been to a whole hell of a lot, but like everyone was super nice.
Yeah. But you will find that eventually you'll find that weird doesn't know how to interact with people in public or people in general.
Yeah. I think the worst subset of people any of us have come across from like the people I personally know have been people who are trying to get others into NFTs, which that era is kind of faded, thank God.
I actually had no one try to get me
it's
into it.
faded? Shit.
Yeah, you can't mine NFTs anymore.
I've been drawing so many turtles that are just slight variations of each other.
Okay, we're gonna have to come up with a new thing. MFTs.
Ah, multi-fungible tokens.
Yeah.
That's the thing, just go fungible, and everyone will assume it's better than NFT.
Yeah, these are fungible, guys. That's better.
Yeah,
They're
no,
upgraded.
non-fungible sounded so much less appealing than fungible.
Yeah.
Like, just like unironically, I think I would have been
Yeah.
more interested if they were
Fun in
fungible.
the name.
Yeah.
Ooh. Even better, RFTs, refungible.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You said that live. Trademark?
Yeah,
Trademark? that?
trademark. Cut the stream. Delete the VOD.
Delete the token. And then refund it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've always been on the cutting edge at 10 paces.
That's right.
To be on the cutting room floor at this rate.
Yeah, once we cut this VOD.
That's
I
just
gotta
what we
tell
call
you,
the editing.
as the editor, not much makes it to the cutting room floor because that requires effort and remembering.
Yeah.
Honestly, for my sake, especially with voice quotes, good. There's at least 4 or 5 times you threatened to clip something, and I'm like,
Make you look like a doofus.
Yeah, I was having a call with one of my new clients 2 nights ago. No, last night. And the thought did cross my mind. I was like, man, if they heard some of this shit on 10 Paces, would they be hiring me?
We can make that happen.
I don't know. Well, I found out they're from the Midwest afterwards, and I'm like, I'm probably fine.
We're gonna ruin your whole career, so you're stuck with us. It's a real misery situation over here.
I mean, that didn't. I kind of like 10 paces. I don't. Wow. I almost called you Aaron just for the straight fact that you're accusing me of hating it.
I'm honored, truly.
Shut the fuck up, Aaron. Sorry, that was a little visceral.
No, you're fine.
Gotta laugh at me.
Joe was here today, so the kid gloves came off.
You couldn't
glad
take him
you-
off by yourself, but he came and helped you out.
Yeah, T-Rex's arms are too little to do anything. Mine are too long to do anything. Same problem, different way.
Do you think if you were a One Piece, I guess race or whatever, you'd be those like
The short arm.
No, the long arm guys
Um,
with like the extra joint or whatever.
Dakota would be long arm, long leg.
yeah, no. What's the one guy who's a part of the Straw Hat Fleet who's like a really tall, awkward-looking boxer? Like I think kickboxer.
The one from Dressrosa?
Yeah. I feel like that's the race I would be. My physique would be very, like, obviously not ripped, but just think like the average human version of that.
I don't know how to say his name.
That
Idio?
Yes,
Idio?
him. I think Adio's right.
Idio.
Yeah, I'm Adidas. I'm just a spokesperson.
Those guys are cool. I like that race. Whatever they are. Tribe? Yeah, tribe.
Yeah,
I
the
got
tribe.
One day we'll see the Grand Fleet again.
Oh yeah. They're just
I feel like
busy.
you've seen it somewhat recently,
I don't know. I haven't caught up.
but it could be ages because my sense of time is warped.
Well, it is One Piece. Who knows how much time passes, really?
Right. I know the time skip was 2 years.
Ish. Or was it to the... I guess it would have been to the day.
I'm pretty sure they did.
Well,
2
they had a
years
set
ago.
day. I don't know. I don't know what the day they all left was, but
That's true, and that doesn't mean that they all met up on the right day. I don't remember, to be honest.
I think they did all meet up on the same day.
Oh, okay.
they did. It was an important part because
Yeah.
yeah.
Smoke. Sorry, that was unrelated. I just was ultra zoomed in when I tabbed into this page on a super smug face.
I thought you said smoke. So
Yeah,
you
I
were
was
just
saying
getting
smug.
fucking blazed over there.
420.
Dakota Erhan, king of weed.
Yep. We should have drew Dakota in that picture. And if you don't know what that picture is, maybe one day you will.
Yeah, we'll see. And
That might be one worth throwing up. I don't know if you usually throw up the Thursday ones. I mean, you do sometimes at least.
yeah,
Probably if they're at
there
all
it
worthwhile.
is.
Ooh.
Man, we got fucking wild on 420.
Yeah, we did. Let's take it in. That's good.
Aw, thanks, man. I tried. Maybe one day I'll color it. Do you want to
Ooh, that-
buy stoner merch? You want to buy this on a shirt? You want to buy this on a weed tray? Sound off in the suggestion box down below.
I would totally buy that on a weed tray.
You want to get it on a weed tray? You want to get it on? You want to get it on some rolling papers? You want to get it
Ooh.
on?
10 paces rolling.
You want to get it on a lighter? Oh, that's the wrong one.
I know which one you meant just from the cadence, but amazing nonetheless.
I misclicked. Oops.
Nope. Mistakes into miracles.
I see you, Bronus. I got you. All right. Back to the drawing.
You do that here?
Drawing? I've heard of it. I just thought I would try my hand at what I understand the concept of drawing to be from no reference. Except the stories. The stories they told us.
Not once the ancestors have passed down.
Mm-hmm. They spoke of people who would make things out of ink and gumption.
God, I watched a really
Gross.
cool video about how they make Japanese ink stones and for sumi ink.
What is that?
It is a really nice quality of ink, handmade in Japan using like what was it? It was soot. God, what else? There, it was very simple. It was perfume, soot, and animal glue. But all of it's done handmade, and like the cheapest dries for 4 years.
Wow.
But they have some that are hundreds of years old that go for thousands of dollars for a stick.
And so is it like a tea block, in which is just kind of like a hardened water soluble thing?
Yes.
Wow.
It's like a new goal of mine is to use that someday because it looks so fucking cool.
Heard it here first, folks. Pay for Dakota's ink, but not like a
Yeah.
tattoo.
I
Though,
inked.
could you use that in a tattoo?
No, I'm assuming. Well, actually, I don't know what ancient tattoos use, so I can't answer that.
They got infected a lot.
Well, that's completely different.
Yeah. I was going under the assumption that Aaron meant safely.
Yeah. What
Um,
ink? What's the most expensive tattoo ink?
It's probably something stupid made of like duck fat and
Made of bullshit.
gold.
It's got to be some gimmick one, yeah, something that like fucking glows or something.
Honestly, the glow, like the blacklight ink, doesn't cost anymore, from my understanding. If they're charging more, they're rude.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Traditionally meant for calligraphy, Red Axum.
Yeah, I was just curious.
I do know comic artists have used it
Ooh.
because I've been recommended other brands of sumi ink, like already liquid, but still. Oh wait, I think I've been warned that sumi ink can be poisonous, so I'm assuming no on tattoos.
I mean, you can get a tattoo of it, but
Okay.
longevity.
If you want to be hard as fuck, yeah, and
I
just,
do,
there you go.
always.
There you go. I've given you the one way you can.
To be hard as fuck.
Yep. You'll be forever soft unless you do it this one way. Doctors hate him.
You sending me that store brand Viagra?
Yeah, what is it, fucking hymns or whatever?
I think that's it.
Yeah, I get advertisements for that for like 5 different like common middle-aged men problems, and it was like, I don't need this. I'm not going bald. Leave me alone, for fuck's sake.
But don't you want to stop it in case you do?
Preemptive, yeah, sure. Let me combat my
Yeah.
preemptive baldness. If I go
Preemptive
bald,
strike, the American way.
I'm just gonna go the fucking Joe Settling method and shave my goddamn head and go bald.
No one will know. Just shave it before you do go bald. No one knows that you are bald.
That's exactly what Joe did.
I would be remiss to lose my hair. If I'm being 100% honest.
Oh,
I don't
I
think
always
any of
think
us
I'd
would, Josh.
be bold, but I'm growing it out while I got it.
hell yeah.
As you should. If you have it,
But I
make
would be
use of it.
sad.
Yeah. Well, it happens to people.
Not me. I will live forever.
Yeah. Forever with Rogaine.
That sounds like a
Going
brand
to-
name.
Yeah.
Rogaine
I don't think-
forever.
I don't think they want you to know that you have to use it forever.
Oh, do you?
I'm pretty sure, like, once you stop, it reverts.
Makes sense.
But I could be wrong.
Your body does what it was going to do anyway.
Yeah. You're just supplementing.
And then genetics make you look like a bastard when your kid goes bald and they look at your fucking gorgeous 80s rocker
Your
hair
fucking
bang.
mane. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, why can't I have that? It's like, well, son, for $21.99 a month, you too.
Unfortunately, a side effect of the medicine
It's
was
not
that my
having a
sperm
son.
was predisposed to baldness.
Yeah, well, not my problem.
Or just look at the kid dead serious and be like, you had sex before marriage, didn't you?
That was the wizard's curse.
You think we warned you out of virtue, you fucking idiot?
No, I met the wizard, got my hair back, and he said you can't have sex.
Yeah. What makes you think I would take the curse? Whole reason I had a kid was so you could deal with this.
Was for collateral.
Yep. Curse of the father.
Why do you think
Original
wizards
sin.
hate virgins?
Well, wizards hate virgins because they're self-loathing. It's well-known fact that they got their magical powers through nofap, really focusing all that latent
Oh my
energy.
God.
30
I-
years of no fap.
I went through this rabbit hole with Grace one time.
Oh, how to get
How,
your
like-
wizard powers?
Oh no, of how people like unironically believed that shit on Reddit.
Oh,
And I'm
yeah.
just like, what? There's
It's so funny because it fucking started on 4chan for years before it hit Reddit.
I mean, isn't that just like that's how it all goes, I'm assuming.
Probably, yeah. I don't know anymore. I don't really visit 4chan much.
Can't
It
imagine
depends
why.
how much like alt-right hate speech is making its way to Reddit. Because then it started on 4chan.
that's true.
My God.
Yeah, 4chan just at some point I'm like, this is not fun anymore. Like,
Oh yeah,
Not
turns
not
out
that the alt right is fun, but like it just gets worse and worse, and you're just like, I don't want this.
there were jokes being made, and everybody just kind of brushed it off. But it turns out
Yeah,
that a lot of people making those jokes truly believed it.
they were not jokes.
It was edgy, and so it was like,
Yeah.
yeah whatever. But because that's what happened with 8chan before 4chan.
Mm-hmm.
8chan was an offshoot that became radicalized, and it's all bad. It's all bad, man. The internet was a mistake.
Yeah. But hey, without the internet, what would we be doing right now? Not this.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, everybody.
Yep. Got to make the best with what we got.
We'd be eating toadstools and
Getting
romping
wizard
through-
curses.
romping through brooks. Man, I could romp through a brook right now.
Are you like just still really horny for One Piece?
That too.
Because you could romp through a brook.
I want to bone down.
Yeah, I want to go the full 180 degrees, if you know what I'm saying.
The full 10 paces.
I just want
Don't
to
be so
stand on my
hasty.
head.
We still got 9 to go.
Yeah, I'm saying 9 more years, baby.
And then we're fucking done. We're out.
Yeah, and then we play actual Russian roulette.
Yep. Live
I
stream
See
it.
who
on
gets
Live
all of
Leak.
our
Who gets
giant
the one
internet
piece?
money.
The 10 piece.
You know, I'm not saying I'm against the idea. It just really depends on where I'm at in 9 years.
Hopefully, in 9 years, Twitch doesn't have any policies against a snuff stream.
It's really cute that you think Twitch will be here in 9 years.
That's right.
Twitter's still here.
That's right. Catch us on 10 Paces every Monday at 8 p.m. on Zebo Live.
Dude, unironically trying to use Twitter's For You section ever since the recent changes, like, no hyperbole, just straight up unusable.
A lot of Elon Musk tweets.
I had to block him because of how many there were. Not
my
even
God.
like I don't like
He
care
allows
for
it?
him.
He's like
I'm surprised
he's
he
like
allows
Tom.
that.
He's got to be the top of your
On your
favorites.
feed. Yeah.
Well, he can't like disallow it because then it goes against his pretending to like free speech thing.
He only
But like
likes
I would
free speech when it's alt-right.
When it services him and his needs.
The problem was I had to like keep blocking the same tweets and categories, and nothing I actually gave a shit was coming up. Like it was. A lot of people use hyperbole when they say he ruined it shit, but like the recent changes
Fucking broken.
have straight up made it like there's no point to the For You tab.
Do you know how
And-
many do you know how many people have lost their jobs since he took over? Like
It was
a percentage of
420.
a
Wasn't it
percentage of the workplace.
I think it was 70 at like the first day, wasn't it?
I think it was like 30 the first day.
Okay, then maybe I saw a later number. I thought it was like 70% though.
It's at least according to the thing I saw recently, but I don't know how recent that thing was. It was 80%.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. And they're just like, isn't that like an issue? And he's like, no, you just don't need as much to run it. But I
Now-
don't know if that's really true.
If you would have told me a number like 20%, I could totally believe that.
No, there's 20% left.
Yeah. Well, and that with like then they had like update issues, login problems,
Yeah.
security errors. Like there seems to have been enough problems to point towards that just being wrong.
And I'm pretty sure he's already stated that he just wants out at the first buyer.
He's a full-blown capitalist. Like, it's built on arrogance and
Yeah.
having initial wealth, and so you just hire people to do things you're not competent at, but you can never admit you're wrong because you're a fucking monster.
Yeah, well,
Yep.
the MySpace guy made a heist, and everybody knows
I'm sorry,
the
what?
guy. The
Tom?
my
But he was my top friend.
yeah no he didn't he sold MySpace for millions, and then I think it was Yahoo had
Oh.
to sell it later on
At a loss.
for like an exuberant loss.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's Yahoo's bread and butter.
Yeah,
I'm-
look at Tumblr.
Elon's gonna be doing the same thing.
Yahoo
Oh,
makes
yeah.
consistently bad business decisions because they did that with Tumblr.
What-
They tried to launch their video service, and then season 6 of Community bankrupt them.
Wow.
That's fucking hilarious.
I mean, why do you think nope, I lost what I was gonna say.
Well, then I don't.
Care.
Yeah. Oh, why do you think they were so adamant about Musk going through with the deal to begin with? Because they were like, oh my god, someone's dumb enough to say they want this.
Yeah.
And then he goes, oh, wait, maybe I don't. And they go, no, you said you would.
Turns
No
out
backstays, we
radicali-
said.
Yeah. Turns out having an owner who shows favor to a group that radicalizes one race and gender over all others doesn't do wonders for your advertisers. Who would have
What?
thought?
Really shouldn't have partnered with Kanye. That might have been a
But
mistake.
free speech is back.
Aaron,
Huh.
I can't say you're wrong. Also, we all know where wait. I ever gone on one of my Kanye rants? Why? I'm sure I have.
We're
Maybe, but
due.
I do need to
Do
go
it.
use the bathroom, so.
Uh, Too long didn't read. Fucking hate him. I have for
Oh,
like
that's
a
fair.
decade.
Yeah, but now it's trendy too.
That's actually why I talk about it less, just
Oh,
because
fair.
being the I
You're
told
a
you.
hipster.
Well, no, just it seems really bad taste, like just as a human, to do that about another human. Be like, see, I told you,
Yeah.
the piece of shit. This isn't like
It's like, no shit. What do you get from that?
yeah, this isn't like a close friend who wasn't believing me
He
about
is so
somebody being
toxic.
abusive. I mean, yeah, but yeah, I don't know. Just like ever
But no,
since the fucking
he's
what
cured
was
now.
it?
He watched 21 Jump Street.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to explain. Go deeper.
Oh, this is, I mean, by internet terms, old news, but he tweeted that he's done with the alt right because he watched 21 Jump Street and thought it was funny. And Jonah Hill is Jewish.
Oh my fucking, that's where the Jonah Hill jokes came from. Absurd. Everything absurd.
Yep.
I I don't I don't even know how to like begin to process like that. And any like that is
That's funny,
such a
huh?
I'm gonna die listening to one of his songs, aren't I?
Jonah Hill's?
Yep. Not even correcting it because if I just manifested it, I'd rather it be Jonah Hill.
I hope he does music.
I
I
feel
think that'd
like
be
it would be
a fun pivot for him.
yeah, it wouldn't be my thing, I'm certain, but I feel like it'd be a cool thing.
I'm worried it would sound like Michael Bublé, and that's just
Don't
one
no
musician I could never get behind.
I feel like that's one of those musicians that people got behind because his name was fun to say. And I'm not
Uh,
changing my opinion.
he was a part of, like, do you remember in the I guess early 2000s there was like that bouncy kind of bouncy piano and singer music that was dominating all the pop stations. So you had Michael Bublé, you had like Kobe Callier.
I was neck deep in bad early screamo.
Pussy. Yeah.
You okay there?
I was just finishing your sentence.
Oh. As
But
much as young me would have liked that to be the answer. No.
but yeah, I you've always had like a very distinct taste in music,
Mm-hmm.
and or you knew what you liked, and that was never really on the radio.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep, so I just never bothered with the radio
Yep.
as a
Fair.
result.
Aaron, do you know what I'm talking about? Like that bouncy kind of piano music from like the early 2000s, like piano and
Uh,
vocal pop music, like Michael Bublé and Kobe Callier.
yeah.
We say it one more time, people are gonna think we get paid by the Buble.
But yeah,
I
I
would-
know what you mean.
I want Bublé bucks. Shit.
Yeah.
Boobalux?
And then Michael Bublé became one of those Christmas people.
Ah. Yeah, I hate people on Christmas too.
It's wrong. But I mean, like he tried to bring back kind of a like that Frank Sinatra vocal jazz thing, and I mean he was good at it, but
Just didn't catch
I
on.
forget why I even brought this up to begin with. To be honest,
No, I did too.
well, we're past it now. We're done. It's over.
What's your
Alright.
favorite?
New
what's your
topic.
favorite? What's your favorite robot in media?
Ooh,
Zuckerberg.
Megas is up there.
Mm.
Actually, young me loved Megas.
Yeah,
Mine
I've always
might.
wanted to make a cardboard Megas costume.
That'd be
I think
dope.
cardboard would really sell the aesthetic. You're gonna say, Aaron?
Mine might be Clank.
Ooh. See, I think I like Clank as a character, but not as a robot.
Okay.
I know that sounds like just a horseshit answer, but
He's
it
too
makes sense to me.
human.
Yeah, he has emotions, and I just fucking
Oh,
hate
absolutely.
those.
Yeah.
That's not what I
No.
look for in a robot.
Okay.
I think
don't.
mine might be. This is an extremely specific thing.
Yeah.
Transformers, but the mini cons from the old Transformers Armada cartoon that combined into other shit.
Yeah.
I had they had like the trio of human characters, so all the kids felt like they had some idiot to relate to. And they each had a robot that actually did shit and protected these little meat sacks. And I loved the three robots because they would combine into like a normal sized transformer. And I had those toys, and I fucking loved those as a kid. God damn.
Did you ever play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic?
No.
1 or 2. There's a companion robot you get called HK-47 that is like the fucking best. He
I've
hates
heard that name
humans
before.
and calls them meat sacks.
Oh wait, I know what you're talking about, but from the Star Wars Gotcha game.
Oh, well, there you go. But he's a good robot.
He's a good boy.
Yeah, he was a real one. Megas is definitely up there as far as robots go, but if we're talking like, self-sentient kind of AI types, that certainly changes it up.
It does change it up.
Ooh, that's tough.
And we're not talking androids or not androids, cyborgs.
No.
That's different too. I guess androids would really be different but the same. It just depends
Androids
on
are robots. They're
how complex you want to get in it.
Yeah, I feel like those would count for this conversation.
That definitely makes it harder.
Yeah. I know I really like Cyborg. I know you said not Cyborgs, just as a sidebar. Cyborg, was it 009? That old Adult Swim show?
Oh, wait.
Is that what it was
Are
called?
you talking about like the anime?
Yeah. Like, it was one of those first,
Kind of had a
Yeah.
art style similar to like Big O.
yeah,
But,
and it
like-
was one of those first animes that ever gave me a taste of like a show having stakes for their characters. Like a character could die, and I'm like, that's the first time I've seen this shit.
Yeah,
You aren't supposed to die.
it's true.
I'm a child.
I'm a child and everything's just a fucking
Hunky dory.
Yep.
All right, well, listen, child me
Oh,
knew
I've-
that was bullshit. So
I've definitely seen that nose guy with the funky hair
Yeah.
in Cyborg 009.
yeah.
He's got
I
a
always-
real big nose and like some fucking Sonic ass Sega hair.
I always remember thinking of their like weird baby cyborg leader
Mm-hmm.
as like Charles Xavier. Like in my mind, that was always just like, yeah, that's Charles Xavier. This is just another timeline.
Huh.
Why is that? Oh. I want to change my answer.
Okay.
Tachikoma.
Who?
Yeah. From FLCL, Conti?
From Ghost in the Shell.
Oh, yeah.
I knew it sounded familiar. Ah, man, you made me want to change my answer to Conti though. Because
Conti's pretty cool.
I think Conti was more impactful because I have
He's pretty cool.
I have a deep love for robots and object heads because of him, I believe.
Mm-hmm. yeah, we kind of went into this on the FLCL episode, which you can find over on our YouTube.
Chill.
Easy plug.
Easy.
I didn't even have to get up to grab that fruit.
It just fell in your lap.
Like an Adam and Eve speedrun.
But yeah, like FLCL had just such cool designs going on constantly.
Yeah.
And I always loved how silly it was, because it's not anything we had in American media at the time, and maybe still don't.
Yeah, I do remember completely missing aspects of the show due to young me not understanding things yet.
Yeah, because the show was about you.
Yeah. I think it's probably even better when you can go back and tie it to parts of your life.
Oh yeah, because I think that's definitely one of those shows. There's like the first watch through, and then the oh shit, now I get it watch through.
Yeah, it was a mutual friend. Sometimes this showed up in the chat, Cranefly, who really busted that open for me.
Oh wow!
Because Cranefly's always been very up on like themes and stuff.
More critical.
Always
analysis.
been very good. Yeah, good at dissecting like media.
Huh. I never think too deeply on it. Like I enjoy when other people present it to me and like take it in that way, but I guess I just don't have the eye to pick it apart unless like I was writing. I guess maybe I just need to write it out to actually get words down instead of just looking at it and being like, this is this.
It's definitely a learned thing, I feel like, as well. Obviously some people are just have more of a proclivity towards it, but like after a writing class, I noticed it a lot more too, and like I'll catch myself like narratively and mechanically picking apart things I watch now, especially if it's a second watch. And I can just nothing will make you sorry to cut you off, but just to finish my point. Nothing will make you more aware of how much more you have to learn than learning a little bit about writing or artwork and then realizing how much of it you don't get now.
Yeah.
It's kind of daunting, but it's like an exploration in that way. Like these eye holes.
All right.
What don't you like about them?
They just seem very jagged.
Okay.
Like more jagged than I want. Because while jaggedness like kind of works for this character, they just felt kind of lazy, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's see. No, I don't want to do that. Do I? I think what I want to do here is just get in there with the eyes. He's got these piercing red eyes. Why is it? I don't have anything selected, do I? I have my eraser selected, that's why.
Have you ever tried to mimic the Metal Gear art style?
No, I have, but it was like
to do that
back in high school.
Do you know the art style that I'm talking about, Dakota?
Yeah, you've shown us before.
Yeah.
It is very Japanese illustration.
Yeah.
And its feel, and I mean that in the best way.
Well, yeah.
It's just very
Would you guys be interested in trying to do that sometime?
Could just be
a whole episode just so you can really feel out the style. Because I know
I definitely
it's
want to play around some
weird.
brushes like beforehand,
yeah.
and just because like it's very brush and ink.
hmm
I might even do like a live setup for that.
Yeah, you can
But
show people how you download and get your brushes in.
yeah. Oh, I mean like an IRL setup.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah,
Yeah, like an overhead
that could be
camera or
cool.
something with some actual inks, because like
We can get
it's
you some of
really
that.
tough to mimic digitally. Like just getting
Get you-
those rough brushes out.
Right. We get you some of that $1,000 ink.
Oh yeah. You want to see it, chat?
You know
Give us
where
those
that
cheers and bits.
you know where that donate button is.
Yeah, buy me expensive ink.
Yeah,
I'll put
ink
it in
that.
my skin.
Ooh. Even if the doctors tell you not to, because we don't listen to doctors around here.
I don't
Hell
trust
yeah.
a doctor.
They don't know. I don't trust doctors. I don't trust banks.
Okay.
The only thing I trust is our casino, which is still
Hell yeah.
down.
Speaking of casinos,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go hit the slots if that's cool with you two.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh wait, is that still disabled on our channel? Like, just
Oh,
reminded me of that.
I don't think it's disabled. I think it's just
Or
broken.
Yeah, we need
I'm
to.
liking,
Really, really crack the
I'm
whip
liking,
on that.
liking what you got here, Travis.
Thank you. I was hoping to move along a lot faster, but that's 10 paces, baby.
Yeah. Okay. I do think I'm gonna dip for the night though.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
think it's about that
about
time
that
anyway.
time.
I've gotta
Yeah.
get packed, ready for the road.
Well,
Pretty
you enjoy
stoked.
your show.
Yeah, and be safe, man.
No,
Well,
All right, bye.
stay alive.
maybe.
Okay, well, we'll see you in some form on Monday.
To quote Bronus, goober smooches. Oh yeah, I gotta stay alive. Bronus's birthday is on Saturday.
Exactly.
That's what keeps me
Well.
going, is that any day could be Bronus's birthday.
That's right. It's Saturday, and then it's Sunday, and then it's Monday. And then
Oh no,
maybe...
it's Monday. We're closed.
Oh no!
Wow.
Well,
Oh.
happy trails, everybody.
Happy trails.